So next speaker we are having is Kavita Serothia. So everybody please join me in welcoming Kavita Serothia. She's from New Delhi and will be speaking on Be a Voice, Not an Echo. She is an international business expert having 15 plus years of experience in varied industries. She's a global influencer, international public speaker and thought leader. She is an international traveler, co-author of Inspiring Minds and Mrs. India pageant participant 2020 to 2021. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, come on, give her a huge round of applause.
Afternoon, everyone. So, have you ever felt that you are not good enough? Raise your hands. Have you ever felt that you are not very much successful in your career? Yes. I had many fears in my life. Though I belong to a city, Jhansi, where you must have heard about Rani Lakshmi Bai. खूब लड़ी मर्दानी वो तो झांसी वाली रानी थी. And I used to think always that whenever I used to argue with my parents, whenever I used to talk about big things, career, and everyone used to say, झांसी की रानी मत बनो ज़्यादा. तो I was thinking like कि ऐसा क्या मैंने कर दिया. I was arguing और मैंने ऐसा कोई कुछ गुनाह कर दिया और मैंने ऐसी कोई बात कर दी, फैमिली की डिसरिस्पेक्ट करवाई या कुछ करा, because I was having my voice. Voice means that you are sharing your unique thoughts, ideas, your values, and other people, they sometimes think that you are crossing your limits. But when I was having big dreams, I had fear of rejection because I started from Jhansi, from a Hindi medium school. So, and when I decided to join MBA International Business, many companies rejected me because they were asking me questions that you belong to a Brahmin family, your father is a police officer, and how you will cope up with international traveling. And I had many self-doubts because people used to tell me that I don't look good, my complexion is dark, and I will not be handling international clients because of my looks, and I look little, from Tier 2 city, Jhansi, not much polished, transformed girl. So then what happened? I traveled to many countries. You can see that I have traveled to more than 20 countries. And I remember that I was traveling to Sudan. You must have heard that Mr. Modi has rescued many people from Sudan recently because of the war between the president and the vice president. Okay. So I was traveling to Sudan and immigration officer, he checked that why you are traveling to Sudan. I said, I have to attend a delegation and I am representing my company and I am working as an international business manager. They said, no, we cannot allow you to go alone. So they need approval from the destination, approval from my counterpart. So I had to leave that flight, and again on next day I boarded the flight and I stayed there for 5 days. And I have traveled to Nigeria all alone, Sudan, Kenya, Tanzania. I have traveled to Myanmar. Even Myanmar, there is a this presidential rule. So what to say that I had many doubts, fear of judgment, fear of failure. But anyhow, I had found my voice. Like I made very clear that in future, whenever I have to share my opinion, I will put it forward. Even in the male-dominated society, even my career, even when I was young, even today also, I have found that whenever there is a requirement, I will put my perspective very clear without disrespecting others. I am open for criticism. I am open for rejection. I am open for any kind of humiliation also, mental or something, whichever I may ignore. Okay. And when you say that you have to, so can you please go backward? Okay. So and most important thing is that there are many layers and many things that I have overcome as a person because of my doubts I had, because I was 80 plus kg overweight person, and I participated in Mrs. India World 2020 during lockdown. There was lockdown in 2020. It was lockdown for 2 to 3 months. Most of the people were watching Netflix. They were busy in watching the series. But I was going through transformation journey, and it was the best decision that I had taken. But my relatives, even my husband was telling me, do you want to go for modeling, or do you want to go for, why you want to do it? But actually, I did it for myself because I knew that my inner voice was telling me, Kavita, you can find your best version. You want better than this, like you have something in your, like something, you have to do something big. So I participated, although I didn't win, because I was there for enjoying my journey as a contestant. I used to learn everything from other contestants, and I did everything in my, like in past 2 years, I am on a self-finding journey. I want to find myself. I want to find my voice, and I want to use this voice to make a difference in my life, as well as all my learnings will be for making a difference in the society. Recently, in September 2022, I got a chance to co-author this book, Inspiring Minds. And you won't believe that in this book, I mentioned my personal story about my father. And I presented this book to my father. And he was so proud. And recently, on November 2022, he died. And he passed away. But whenever every relative used to come at my house, he used to tell every relative that, see, Kavita has mentioned my name in this book. That my father used to help me. He used to encourage me. And he has been my ambassador. That Kavita, see, she is my girl. She has mentioned everything about me in this book. And I am so relaxed. I am so satisfied that I found my purpose recently. That I have, whatever is my purpose is, now I have fulfilled. But I have to do more than this. Because you have to congratulate yourself for your uniqueness, for your ideas. And you have to look around you. The whole cosmos is waiting for you. The whole universe is asking you to make a difference in the society, to make some big changes in this society, because many people, they don't have voice. Many women in this society, they don't have voice. They cannot say anything about their story. They face domestic violence. They don't get chance in their life. And they don't have a father like me, who supported me in every case, and every time he was there with me. And whenever I look at this book, I see that I have to do more things in my life so that my father from the universe, he can see that Kavita has come into this world for bigger purpose, for bigger thing. So in the last, I would say that no waves can stop you to flow. No waves can stop you to grow. It's your wish. It's your inner voice which can make you a better person, and you can be a big change maker in the society. Thank you very much.